Hi guys, today I am going to put to seed the allium family, and the allium family is onions and types of onions. And what I'm gonna be sowing today is Walla Walla, sweet Spanish yellow Utah jumbo onion, the Garnix yellow PRR hybrid onion, bunching onion Flavor King, and American flag leeks. All right guys, let's get this started. All right, so I'm gonna put my seeds in these little aluminum food trays, and I just put some holes. Make sure you gotta put some holes so the water could drain. I put them in each corner. And I've seen Gary Palarkey sow his onion seeds in these, but his are the bigger type. So that's what I'm doing, and they grow actually pretty well. So let's get this started. I'm actually gonna pack these really heavy. I'm actually gonna put them, I'm gonna put all the seeds in, all the seed package in this container. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Well, we'll see what we're gonna do. Cause that's a lot of seed. No, that's not a lot. Okay, so it's not gonna be like a heavy. I thought it was gonna be more, but that's okay. We're just gonna sprinkle them all over. Just like that. Just like if you're putting salt and pepper on a, salt and pepper on a steak. So just put them all over. Just like that. And that is the leek. And I'm just gonna find my tag and just put it here so I can know what it is. All right, now we'll move on to the next one. Next is going to be bunching onions. And these are the Flavor King. And the leeks were the American flag. Again, I'm going to go very heavy on these. And then once these are big enough to transplant, we will transplant them in our garden bed. And I'm gonna have, with the leeks, and then the bunching onions, they could go in containers. But my plan is to have just a bed for leeks and just one big bed for my onions. Gotta find the tag for that. Bunching onion. So I'm gonna have one huge bed of onion because I do wanna grow onions for me and my husband to sustain us for the entire year. Next is gonna be the Utah sweet Spanish onion. So that is my plan. So I'm hoping I get a lot. Because I do use a lot of onion. I use a lot of onion in my cooking. I put onion on everything. I put fresh onion and onion powder. And I will be buying a dehydrator so I could make my own onion powder too. So again, I'm just putting the whole package in here. So that is gonna be well packed. I don't know how many onions are gonna sprout. So and if I have leftover, then I am planning on making a small plant shop in my neighborhood. All right, Next is going to be the Walla Walla. So if I have so much, then obviously I won't plant them all, but I could sell them. And there you go. Maybe I'm being a little excessive, but just doing the whole package, but that's okay. I think it'll be fine. All right, there it goes. Just like that. Gotta make sure I gotta put the tags. Okay, was this the Walla Walla? Was it? Yes, Walla Walla. And this was the Utah. Okay. Next, I just need another one. Okay, so forgot to fill this one up. So all I do is just pack it in there. Just like that. And then onions, really, you don't need to have them in big containers, just because they're, when they first start, the roots are not that big. So this will do fine. And I got these. They were $2 a pack with 2 in Dollar General. Okay. And there it goes. Oop. And these are how the onion seeds look like. And the bunching onions and the leeks look the same as the onions do. All right, now, all right, guys, I got my spray bottle. I got a new one, actually. This is a little bit bigger from this craft one that I had. All right, just spray them down like that. Just spray them down. Again, and if you don't have one of these sprayers, a water sprayer, you don't need to buy one. You could just get a cup and just gently water them. But this was only $1 at the Dollar General, so that's why I got it. Okay, and then make sure they're watered really well. Okay. That one's next. So have you guys started to sow your seeds? Let me know down in the comments what you guys have started to sow. I love to know what other people grow, or what you guys don't like, or what you guys do like. Let me know. Okay, I just watered on my onions. Next, I'm just gonna cover them. Just need some. Just sprinkle the soil on top. All right, just like that. How would you know that they're all covered? I just trust myself that I'm covering them all. I know that some people get nervous. I'm like, did I cover all the seeds? I'm pretty, just sprinkle the soil. And I'm pretty sure you will cover them all. So just trust yourself. And if you feel like you need to cover more, then cover more. Oh, I gotta get more soil. Just trust yourself and know that you will cover them all. When I first started, the way I would first wet my soil, and then I would get my dry seed starting mix, and as you can see, you see how lighter it is. So that's the way I knew how to, when I covered it all, when I didn't see no more wet or the dark soil. I'll just pour or just sprinkle dry potting mix, seed starting mix, I'm sorry. And see, now I know that it's all covered, because this one's not covered, this one is. This is wet and this is dry. So that's how I know I have covered all my seeds, I'm sorry. I usually don't do it this way. Because I've done this so many times, I don't, freak out about it. But if you're new, just wet your soil, sow your seeds, and then just cover it with your seed starting mix, dry, and you will know that you cover it all when you don't see no more of the dark soil. So that's how you will know that you covered it all. So there it goes. I know I'm gonna need more because it's not all covered, because I still can see some dark soil. So I'm just gonna go grab more. All right, I got some more soil. Just spread it just like that. All right. This one's next. I love doing this, and I love videos like this too. I love when people show when they're sowing their seeds. I'm excited for this spring and summer. I'm excited for the harvest, to see all these plants grow. I love this. I love gardening. It's so peaceful. My father passed away on the 13th, so it's been a very hard week for me, because my birthday was on the 14th. He passed on the 13th. But this has been me gardening and buying seeds and reading and seeing gardening videos. It's helped me a lot. So if you're going through a hard time, try some gardening, cooking videos. I also love seeing cooking videos. I love cooking. That helps me a lot to keep my mind away from my dad's passing, because it gets me really sad. But this has helped me a lot to take my mind off of that. All right, just like that. Next. So onions, or any of the onion family, they take about 8 to 10 days to sprout. You don't need a heating mat to sprout them. I am gonna put them in a heating mat just because I want them to germinate faster. Because you do need about 8. You need to sow them about 8 to 10 weeks before your last frost date. So, and I'm like at the very end, so I really want these guys to germinate quicker. But let's say if I did it in mid-January, then I would not use a heating mat. You don't need a heating mat to sprout onions, but if you're in a time crunch, put them on your heating mat. And if you don't have a heating mat, don't go off and buy one. Just use your lights. That'll be fine. Okay, so I am done. I'm just gonna water the top, and I'm not gonna spray them a lot just because I already sprayed them the seeds directly with water. I'm just doing this so that the soil could be nice and wet, but you really don't need to do it. I just like to do it just to be extra sure. That is good, just there. And then I will put the tops on, and that will serve as a dome, and it will be nice and warm for the seeds to germinate quicker, although onions are actually technically a cold weather crop. And you could actually put them, they could survive in a light frost. But I really want these seeds to germinate really quickly, so I am just going to put them on the heat mat, and I'm going to put the little top on top of them. That way they can sprout faster. So these will probably sprout between 5 to 6 days. Without the dome and without the heating mat, it will be between 8 to 10 days. But I'm hoping they'll sprout in 5 to 6 days. But if not, I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm just gonna let them go. And they should be fine, but it's just me getting, anxious, and I'm ready for them to sprout. All right, guys, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe and comment on my video. And then I'll give you updates on these when they sprout. And I do have a new garden growing section, and I will show you that in another video.